We've been bringing you occasional stories of harassment and assaults targeting Muslims in this country, but it's worth compiling a list of the major incidents since the San Bernardino attack on December 2nd. 2 days later, in Florida, the Islamic Center Palm Beach was vandalized, about half its windows broken and furniture inside overturned. That same day, the St. Louis branch of the Council on American Islamic Relations received threatening phone messages from a man who said he'd chop off Muslims' heads if they came to his home. We told you about the store owner in Queens, New York, who was attacked on December 5th by a man who reportedly yelled, "I kill Muslims." And the next day, a woman in California yelled slurs and threw hot coffee at a group of people praying in a park.
You are very deceived by Satan. Your mind is taken over, brainwashed, and you have nothing but hate. Nothing but hate.
Elsewhere in California, on that same day, a Sikh temple, which, to be clear, has nothing to do with Islam, but is often confused by bigots with Islam, was vandalized with graffiti referencing ISIS. On December 8th, as we reported to you before, the severed head of a pig, considered unclean in Islam, was thrown in a mosque in Philadelphia. That same day, a Somali restaurant in North Dakota was firebombed after already having been spray painted with Nazi SS symbols. On December 10th, the Council on American Islamic Relations headquarters in Washington had to evacuate after receiving a threatening letter filled with white powder, which turned out to be harmless. The same day, police began an investigation in Plano, Texas, after a Muslim family had rocks thrown through their windows at least twice in 2 days. Islamic Center in Phoenix, that's been a frequent target of armed protests, had its windows smashed. On December 11th, a Southern California mosque was set on fire. The suspected perpetrator has been charged with 5 felonies, including arson and commission of a hate crime. Elsewhere in California, just 2 days ago, vandals spray-painted 2 mosques with the word Jesus and left a plastic replica of a hand grenade in the driveway. That list is not comprehensive, but if you want a sense of where part of the country's mood is at right now, look no further than the collective social id known as Google search. 2 academics writing in the New York Times did just that, finding a direct correlation between anti-Muslim searches and anti-Muslim hate crimes. In November alone, before San Bernardino, there are about 3,600 searches in the U.S. for I hate Muslims, and about 2,400 for kill Muslims.